Two unemployed actors. Two unemployed actors. They're just between projects.
Welcome back to Two Unemployed Actors. I'm Max.
I'm Sam.
And today we have so much to talk about. And as I try and focus, Fred is in between us again. So if you're watching us on YouTube, you'll see Fred tearing apart his bed. I don't think he quite gets that the more he rips out, the more uncomfortable it's actually going to be. I don't think he cares.
We've got an exciting one for you guys as well. Like
always.
Yeah.
Well, I first of all had to apologise, Sam. I had to move the time because I had audition booked in today, and then the agent just called and said actually they forgot to factor in lunch, which is vitally important. Don't want to be the guy that stands between casting and
Can't have a hungry
and their lunch.
casting agent.
No. So I've taken the first slot after lunch thinking that's when they'll be in the best.
Sounds good. They probably will.
Everything helps.
They'll be rejuvenated.
So after the conversation, Jess is like, yeah, actually I'll get everyone to go in after lunch. I think that's a great idea. So yeah, we'll use every opportunity to get a job. And funnily enough, I went there yesterday for a photo shoot for an electrical company. So same sort of casting process really. And they wanted a video because I know they said it's a Japanese company. They like to see you on camera. I don't know why those two are linked, but anyway, that's what they said. So so you did a little intro to camera, and then the photographer takes shots, and you've got to have various levels of excitement towards your imaginary television set, which is going to be amazing. You know how they make those TVs look amazing, even though you're looking at a 3-year-old TV. And so then by the time I got home, agent called and I was booked to go back there today for a television commercial. So cue me, smart casual and clean shaved for yeah. Well, I mean yesterday. Today I've a bit of 5 o'clock shadow, but hey. I'm making an effort.
Yeah.
And so it's great. At least I know they still love me, the casting agents. But hey, be great if I get one. Mm-hmm. I'll take it.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Good stuff. Hell yeah.
So are you still travelling down to Wollongong?
Yeah, so here we go. It will never end.
It'll never end.
We'll get back next year, be like, welcome back, it's 2020.
Oh,
yes,
mate.
I'm still travelling to Wollongong. No,
intense.
so we've got tonight, we've got dress run. Our first dress run is tonight.
Okay.
We've got our tech run on Wednesday. We've got another tech run, which is really cool. We have 2 tech runs.
2 tech runs.
Which is lovely.
Jesus.
That's great.
What
On
sort of
Thursday.
special effects are we talking about? It's like a Michael Jackson concert. Are you coming out?
Yeah,
like
I actually fly across the room.
Not
So we
like
need
the
to perfect
Spider-Man
that.
musical. I heard that went horribly wrong several
I heard
times.
that, yeah, like all the lead actors are injured
They
somehow.
flew them into the wall or something.
Yeah, something like that. I watched a video where one fell off like the top of a something set.
Yeah,
it was great.
So that's not going to be your tech run though.
Actually,
that's
no.
they
But there's
fly Sam across the stage into a wall.
but because we have 2 tech runs, I won't be flying to the wall.
Good.
We'll practice that.
Good. Don't hurt your shoulder.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
advice from me.
Well, actually, that just reminds me of a story. I was being told a story ages ago how in all these professional theaters they have, I think it's called a firewall. So in case there's a fire backstage or on stage or whatever, stage manager presses a button and this big metal kind of door wall thing.
Sounds great.
A fire curtain. It's
Unless
called
you're
fire.
standing where it's going to fall.
Exactly. So it's called a fire curtain, but it's a wall,
Right.
and it comes down and it separates the audience from the fire. And
Yeah.
the
So you
actors-
can burn on stage without them getting even hurt at all.
Perfect. There we go.
Yeah,
Because they
great.
paid for it.
To see you
But
burn.
they can exit calmly, and the actors have backstage doors that they can
I
exit.
don't know how calmly I'd exit if I see fire and flames
Yeah.
on stage and a metal sheet
But it's also-
coming
yeah.
down. I don't know.
But it's also like-
exit, yes. Calmly, perhaps not.
But it's exactly. But it's also like don't look down, and then you look down, exit calmly in a calm fashion.
Yeah.
Just like runs whatever.
Get
Anyway.
the hell out.
Yeah. But this door, so there was a fire, and this stage manager hadn't been briefed on how to do it.
Oh,
And what she was meant to do was go, like, watch out, move out of the way, wait till all the actors were out of the way. She just slammed the button because she panicked, and the door came down and broke an actor's back and like another one's leg.
Oh
it goes
my God.
That was a cool sound effect.
That is a cool sound effect. That's full on. But so, where was this at the theatre that you're
This wasn't at the State. The State has one.
right?
I think every professional theatre has to have one.
Right.
I forgot where they said it was. It was somewhere in Sydney. A friend.
Oh my God.
Years ago though. Years ago.
That's horrible.
yeah. So that was just a story that I just remembered because we were talking about flying across the room and hitting into walls.
Yes. Yeah. Safety first.
But yeah, we've got our opening night on Friday for
Okay.
the last 5 years, and then we've got Saturday, and then a week off, and we've got another Saturday.
Okay.
That was it. But Jess and I were on the ABC Illawarra
I saw
radio
your post on social.
Yeah.
Yes.
yesterday, and that was yesterday. It was yesterday.
Just another microphone.
Yeah.
It's a blur.
No, but it was really cool. We walked in, and I felt right at home because podcasters
Yes,
just helped me. We put
relaxed.
the headphones on. I
Great.
put the mic.
You know what to
here.
expect.
I was just like,
Yep.
hello.
I'm, I'm cool with this.
It was cool, but Jess and I did really well. It sounded really cool.
That's great.
The guy was like, he jumped straight into it. But you have to think on your feet, don't you?
Yep,
Like when
absolutely.
you're ready. Because you used to be.
Yeah, I had to
down
program
up in whatever.
about 24 hours a week. So
Yeah.
I was doing 6 till 10 weeknights, which is really competitive slot. You can tell at 6 when it's drive time over and it's kids listening while they do homework. And so the music changes, the tempo changes, everything changes. It's all
Imagine playing.
hijinks. And yeah, so like there was an element of preparing some stuff, but a lot of it was, yeah, absolutely on your feet. And I had a co-host then as well. And then Sundays was just me and the music 10 till 2. So yeah, about 24 hours a week of live to air because the station, we couldn't even afford a 10-second delay. So it's like literally everything was going out. Sometimes now they'll, on commercial networks when there's a lot at stake, they'll actually pre-record the voiceover just while the music's playing. They'll do a voiceover and if something happens, blah, blah, blah. Sometimes that tends to happen.
Oh, yeah.
But everything's like in commercial world, everything's so programmed down to the second.
Yeah.
Not so much on ABC, but commercial world where you've got to have each ad go out at a certain specific time and specific length.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, lots of thinking on your feet, but it's good fun.
Yeah. Well,
exciting.
I'll send you the audio.
Yeah, do
it,
that,
put up
and
on
we'll link it
to
in
Unemployed.
because that's really cool. That's really.
I
good.
wish I could have plugged to Unemployed, actually, but it just wouldn't have
much you
worked.
can do. You're already selling tickets to your show. So
I know.
you can't-
I know.
you
It doesn't
can't-
work.
Yeah.
But then
I've got a list of things I like to sell today. Mind you, it is ABC. We're not supposed to be selling anything.
but it was great. So Jess and I drove down 2 hours for 15 minutes.
Oh, so it's a special trip just for... All right, wow. Okay, so, yep.
No, it was nice, but because we went to Austinmere.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know
There?
where? Yeah.
I know where it is.
It was really nice. So we drove back the coastway and it was really nice. So it ended up being
It's nice.
quite nice.
Vespa Club's heading down there on the weekend. I'm back. I'm back on the bike.
Don't.
I'm back on the bike. It's
Oh,
great.
have you driven it yet?
Yeah, I have, yeah.
How good
It's
is
great
it?
fun. Oh, it's so much faster than the last one too. But yeah, we're heading down because through the national park, and
watch
then
out for
there's that
Subarus.
sea bridge.
Yeah.
Totally. There's a sea bridge over the sea, which is lovely to ride across.
Yeah.
It's really nice. So yeah, it's a nice ride down there.
It's
So
a really cool like bridge.
and at least you
area.
can make the most of it for a whole trip. Just 15 minutes. It's like 15 minutes plus. You get
Yeah.
lunch or relax or do whatever you do.
Yeah.
Sing to each other. I don't know. Whatever you do.
Exactly. And next Monday I have. So I was talking about how I was emailing Finch Production Company, just a
Right.
bunch of production companies to try and get runner jobs and whatever.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
work with them. I think I'm packing boxes and moving boxes or wrapping Christmas presents for clients or whatever. But
It's
still,
the
it's a
glamorous
start.
part of the business.
Hell yeah. No, but it's
But-
a start.
but
They're
you're-
big. So
Yeah, you're on, and that's where you got to work from.
Yeah.
A lot of people are groomed for various positions from there.
Exactly.
And it's great for the CV because
Oh yeah, and it's a good job to have. Like I'm currently not working other than acting,
Yep.
and it's good to have something in the industry that's earning me
Yeah, absolutely.
some more money as well.
Absolutely.
If I continue to do this, if they want me back,
your
gonna make a
survival
good
job
impression.
is tied to the industry. It helps. It helps absolutely, and you're making contacts. You're getting more experience. You're on set, and it's cheaper to learn from other people's expensive mistakes than
Yeah.
yours. So
well, when
Yeah.
when I was having the interview, they were saying how you move up quick in this industry if you have a good impression.
Yeah.
Like if you
yeah,
put down a good impression.
yeah,
So, if just I pushed hard with this production company because my dad knows the founder just
Okay.
through his work.
Yep.
And I was able to get that connection and set up a meeting with him
Yep.
last year, ages ago.
Yep.
I was like, okay, cool. This was nice to have this connection. Didn't hear anything from it.
Mm.
Constantly kept emailing. Eventually got an email back from Danielle, someone.
Yep.
who runs it when
Yep.
Rob's not there, and then got an interview with her and just like
Well,
kept
that's it. You've got to leverage every opportunity,
Oh,
and if you haven't got an opportunity, you create one. You go out
Exactly.
there and make stuff happen because
You have to.
and keep at it. Just because they didn't reply once or they said no once doesn't mean you're not going to get there.
Doesn't mean.
I mean, don't
was about to
stalk
say-
them.
I was
Don't
about to
turn up
say-
at their house.
I say it doesn't mean they mean no.
Yeah.
That's something
I mean,
else.
no at the moment. Got to work on a US monologue. I want to get something down because I've got some stuff US accent, but I want to freshen up a bit.
Oh yeah.
This is me in my showreel territory, so I'm sort of at the stage now where I've got content. I want to have dedicated US mixed comedy drama reel that's really short and sharp, ready for the agent within a fortnight. So I've got 2 weeks to work on my mono, and then I've got to finish editing. I've got like presenting to camera one, so it's got
Okay.
one of the TVCs I was in. I've got one of the corporate jobs I was in where I'm talking to camera. So then there's that piece. And then as the footage starts to drop from the film schools that I was working with last month or so, 5 of them, I'll start to really, have specific like character types. Like here's Max the police officer, detective, Max drama, Max comedy, all that sort of stuff. So
Max
I can
the
sort
dad.
of Max the dad's a
dad,
frequent occurrence.
Max.
Actually,
the dad,
no. One of the 5, I was a
Max the
dad.
Yep.
How good's that?
One of the 5.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
But anyway, so well, last year it was all about. I was going through all the uniforms, police officer, army, all that sort of stuff. This year it's dads. So I'm just rolling with it. It's great to have options.
Yeah.
So hell, I don't care. Call me whatever.
Yeah.
So then by the time I finish with the mono and get that to the agent and the presenting to camera, then hopefully the other stuff drops and I can focus on editing that. So it's a bit of back of house stuff while I pump out some voiceover work, which is good. Happy days. It's productive. I'm kind of missing being on
Well, that's
set
good
a
'cause
little bit, but the auditions are good.
That's good. It
Keeps you
always
fresh.
It's good that you have all that stuff because it's good. It usually goes quiet around this end of year Christmassy time.
Indeed, yeah, it does. It does.
So-
You got to be ready, but that's the perfect time to invest in everything and make sure everything's all spick and span.
Ready for the new year.
CV's up to date. Everything's I's dotted, T's crossed.
Yeah.
You got a couple of monos under your belt, ready to go.
All
if
the
someone wants
performers, all our listening performers, just make sure you just keep everything up to date.
Yep.
There's nothing worse than a casting agent or whatever coming across your profile and it's
Yep.
not up to date. It
Yeah.
hasn't been up to date for years.
Well, your agent
you know?
calls and says, "Hey, you've got a general in 2 days' time at such and such agency, and you've got to turn up with 2 monos."
Yeah.
I mean, you just be work fit. So really, you shouldn't really have a quiet period.
No.
You should be keeping busy as much as you can,
Yeah.
which is the goal. And we've always talked about that. Don't sit on the couch and wait for the things to happen. Go make it happen. Get up off your ass and get out there and go to events and meet people, talk to people,
Hell yeah.
party with
Make
people.
those connections. It's important in this industry, those connections, and as in others.
Get your
I'm
social
sure.
media sorted,
Do it
website,
all.
business cards, whatever works for you, whatever you've got that's your angle, your bit, you're cool with.
I think we also need to talk about our new
I'm very excited.
investment.
Yeah. I'll put it
Investment.
behind the scenes up next week because I've managed to get, I had it on the radar a deck which incorporates all the mics and headphones, and you can record to SD card, and you can even do phone interviews or someone can phone in, all in one
It'd be
portable
funny, no
unit.
one would pick up because it's not.
Well, funny actually, because the agent's calling and I pick up the phone like, hello, can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's strange. Maybe she butt dialed me. Rings again. Like, okay, I'm ready. I've got reception. Yeah, okay. Hello, Max speaking. That's my phone voice. Hello, Max speaking. Hello?
Is that hello?
Hello? Hello? Okay, this is a technical thing. I'm hanging up. What I didn't realise was I've got Bluetooth on the phone and it's connected automatically to the desk.
No.
So she can actually hear me through the mic
So you
because
got,
the level's up on mic 1 and the phone's connected. So, yeah.
yeah, so you did.
So I decided to take Bluetooth off and actually phone her. And that's
Yeah.
when I was told it was rescheduled for today. So yes, know all the buttons before you switch it on is probably a good one. But yeah, no, I've got it covered now so we can actually have the podcast sorted. And I take the little micro SD card and I can put it in my laptop, put it in the desktop, and I can do only minute post audio edits now because this compensates for the type of mics.
Nice.
And yeah, it just makes it easier in the edit. So I'm spending even less time now editing, and I don't have to worry about
Even has
weird
a timer.
files. It has a timer. No, it's got a clock.
It's got a clock.
We know how long we haven't been talking for. So so it's very, very sci-fi. So, but it works. More to the point,
What
which
else
is great.
does it have?
It's also got it's also got a keypad, which means you can program laughter tracks, intros, outros, music beds, all sorts of stuff. And Sam's already found the buttons, so it's.
Who wants a taste
So
of
no.
what we
It's basically it's almost sitting on my lap, so that Sam
I walked
can't
in.
press all the buttons.
I walked in and was like, Max, you've got the board facing the wrong way.
There's
What are
no
you doing?
way you're getting near. Otherwise, it'd just be laughter track after laughter track for everything that you say,
See, now we need a
whether it's applicable or not.
glass screen here.
Oh, I know, with Firewall right now. Put you in your box,
The fire.
soundproof
fire code.
box. We can just turn Sam on when we want to hear something.
That's true. You can turn me off.
Rarely. So yes, so no, I'll do a little behind the scenes because it's pretty cool. I think we've evolved. This studio has evolved a bit. I did a bit of a
It has.
clean up. I did not that you'd notice. You
I
have to look
know. I
very
noticed there was
carefully,
more
but
room.
it's a bit of a clean up. It's hard when it's like library, office, and also podcast studio, pop-up podcast studio, because I'm not allowed to still have all the sound pads, the phone pads
Afterwards.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Emma's taken one look at these 10-pack of black foam sound absorbing pads and said, not permanent. So, I get to
Nice.
play podcaster only for an hour or so.
Well,
a
now
week.
that we have this,
Yeah.
and it's like portable,
Yeah, no, we could travel.
you can come to my place.
I thought you were going to say Wollongong.
You can come to Wollongong. I don't want to go to Wollongong.
Lightly pass.
No.
Would you still, like, knowing what you know now about
Yeah.
the commitment for rehearsals and all that sort of stuff and to have a production in Wollongong, would you still, like, if an opportunity came up next week, I mean, would you still take it for Wollongong, or would you think about
not
the type
straight
of
away.
production? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no, but that's the thing. We thought about this type of production, and we really wanted to. Like the last 5 years is a very cool production.
Yeah.
And also, if the production team weren't great and rehearsals were not positive, we would have dropped out by now. But
Yeah,
they're
fair
really good vibes.
Plus, I
as
remember you
well.
saying that you're both cast, and if you're both cast,
Yeah,
then
well,
it's easier for both of you to
and
make
it's
the
a big
trek.
opportunity, and it was nice. Like I think, this is my first community theatre. No, that's not true. That's a lie. Second community theatre with this sort of budget, I guess.
Okay.
I did one years ago. I was at Ride Youth Theatre. I did
Right.
a show there. I got all my hours up on my L's because I had to drive out to Ride with my dad.
Oh, right. So you could pass your first test.
Yeah, exactly.
Fill the logbook full of driving to.
But that's
to
so good.
rehearsals.
Like I'm getting my full license in February. So
I just
drive
got my
any
full
car.
motorcycle license.
motorcycle.
For twist
or-
and go. I can't have gears.
Wait, you got your motorcycle license? Is this different to your Vespa one?
Oh, it's
or-
just basically you've got a manual or you've got automatic.
yeah. So Vespas
So
are automatic.
I've got
right?
automatic. There's e-bikes now. Even Harley's coming out with an e-bike.
Oh, really?
It looks pretty sick.
So not manual.
It's twist and no, it's automatic.
that's what you meant by
yeah, because
twist
there's
and
no
go.
gears on the electric. Yeah, that's why I'm doing my. For those not watching on YouTube, I'm actually mirroring the twist and go action. That's kind of creepy and weird.
Stop it.
But yeah, no, I was very excited at that. Even though at the time I wasn't able to ride due to an injury from falling off on the Vespa.
Did you go and do a
It
test?
was bittersweet.
Like,
No.
the other day, or you just got it.
No, I just after a period of time. So after a period of time on it, you just flick the switch and there you go.
Nice.
So I've got I've got some boring stuff for the end of the week too. I've got
Okay.
to update my website a little bit. I just update. I finally edited my voiceover demo that I've been talking about for like 8 podcasts. And just to have some of the professionally edited stuff from the engineered stuff, demos, and also some work I've actually done. And then I've pitched it to one place, so fingers crossed, accompanying with a CV of my work. So yeah, because they're less likely to, they're not really looking for someone who's, up and coming, who's just started or who's come back out of the industry. It's really you're booking right now, and can you fit their books, and do you both fit? I'm really looking for that level though, because one thing you miss. My point is, one thing you miss when you're got a home studio for voiceovers and you're doing a lot of stuff online, you miss that hands-on development. You don't get the agent saying, well, you've done this, you can do that better, or this is an opportunity, or have you thought about this area, or what, why don't we give so-and-so a call and you can go try some stuff, get a demo down on that, and we can book you for that sort of work. Like you miss that sort of stuff, and it's harder to stay finger on the pulse of what's trending.
Yeah.
I sort of realised I found my niche in the corporate stuff, which is fine, but booking other stuff as well. So it's kind of like also great to get that time in a studio, out of your own voiceover studio, to get that feedback. It's like doing a self-tape versus being in the room, where you get that instant feedback on what to do as you're completing the work.
Yeah, I agree.
Sometimes I've done a monitored session where, you know, you've set up a Skype on a device and they're literally watching you, but also listening is the point as you're doing their voiceover, and you can get a live directed feedback that way. So it doesn't matter where you are in the world, really. You've got the technology.
Yeah,
you can do it.
Yeah.
But it's just something I miss. Something I'm looking forward to is a bit more hands-on development and in studio time to get that real-time feedback, just to sort of take me to that next level.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed for that one, and then I'll give it a little bit, and then I'll just start putting it out to a few other places I've got in mind, and we will see. It's tough though, putting it out there, just going, okay, I'm looking for a voiceover agent.
Yeah.
And
are you allowed? Your agent allows you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm exclusive with Archer Management.
Yeah.
On acting, and they've been open and transparent, saying, look, you know, if we get some voice stuff, we'll let you know, but we'll keep you in mind. But we don't get a lot of that.
What is your contract? You
happy for you to be exclusive on the acting.
Okay.
But voices is a different industry, and it's a smaller industry, and it's not unusual for someone to have a specific voice representation and acting representation.
That's true.
It's just so different, and a lot of the big clients look for a specialist voice agent when they're looking for talent.
What is RMK or something? And
RMK's one, yeah. I think they do actors as well.
Oh, cool.
I think
it's called.
Obviously, there's a lot of crossover. You'll see a lot of and a lot of familiar faces too from stage and screen that do voice work.
You just get really, really big as an actor, and then you just do voiceover stuff like you see all the time. Perfect.
Indeed,
done. It's done.
Pays the bills. Whatever pays the bills, really. It's to do with acting voiceover. Paid work is good. Yes, indeed.
I don't have bills yet.
Good, milk it while you can.
I was on the radio yesterday, and he was like, so yeah, what's your idea for the future? What are you going to do? Blah blah blah.
Your goals, your ambitions.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he said. I was like, yeah, I'm acting and performing and blah 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 blah. And he's like, oh, is that paying the bills? Is that financially stable at the moment? Well, and I was like, well, I'm still at home. And he's like, well, then of course it's that's how it's paying.
And I might not be moving out till I'm 40, but thanks for listening to Two Unemployed Actors. I'm Max.
I'm Sam.
We'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Two unemployed actors.